Hello, everyone. Well, it's been a long day, and I have the honor to close the first day of this conference. I have one more thing. I couldn't resist to make this joke. So again, I will talk about RxJS, but I will talk about RxJS with Angular 1. So some of you will feel at home, and I'm not talking about the future, but about the present. What's the challenge? RxJS is all about asynchronous streams. So in Angular 1, you have, with asynchronous, you have $HTTP, you have these $timeout, $interval services. Why do we have these services? You all know that we need these services so that change detection in Angular 1 does work. So that's what we have. But what about ES6 promises, or fetch, or observables, and all those things that we have seen today and that we might want to use in our Angular 1 apps that we need to maintain and that we need to continue to develop. So it looks simple. Yeah, you could do it, but it won't work because there won't be any change detection, so nobody will see the data. So as Angular developers, you all know that you need to trigger the change detection manually. So you can do that. That's not a problem. I think everybody has done that once. But that's not enough, because you might not be interested in, and you can't cancel a promise. So you need to add some code around to not trigger the callback when you quit the scope. That's not very elegant. So you might use observables for this, because observables are cancelable. So when you make an observable from a promise, then you can keep track of the subscription and just unsubscribe when your scope gets destroyed. Well, that would work. But let's try to cancel the download of your fetch. So you combine two observables. So when you click on a button, which is the cancel load, it will emit something, and it will replace your message and your data by something else. Yeah, we can try to do this, but we'll fail. Because basically when you use Rx and when you use streams, you can't really control if the thing is asynchronous or if the thing is synchronous with something that Angular 1 triggers. So yeah, there's a technique to do this, and some call this safe apply, and some guys in the first row will say, yeah, we shouldn't do this, but we do it because we need to do it. That would work, but that's a lot of code, really a lot of code just to consume a stream, and you have to repeat this all over time, and it's not really fun to write those kind of things. And somebody said using RxJS should be fun. So is there a way to simplify this? I hope there is. So what you can see is that the scope of our Angular 1 components and Rx subscriptions often share a very similar lifecycle. So it should be possible to handle it at the same time. And it should be possible to make this more declarative, the code I've shown before. And it must be possible not to repeat ourselves all the time. So I thought that, well, Rx has, I don't know, 100 and more operators, so why not do one more? And so I created an Rx operator, so to observe on scope. It's a little bit of observe on that uses schedulers, and it ties the scope together, and our code gets really, really simple. You just add observe on scope to your stream, and it will tie together the life cycle of your scope to the subscriptions of your streams. And it does a lot more. It handles exceptions. It will apply your callbacks, your subscription callbacks, inside of scope apply, so you can catch them with the exception handler. And it really ties together Rx and Angular 1 components, so you can use observables without any problem. So that's my proposition. The code is open source. You can use it. You can get it. You make PRs if you want to. And now it works with RxJS 5. I have a version that works with RxJS 4 if you need to use RxJS 4, and I'm going to publish this on NPM by the end of the week. Thank you.